Hey, what's up YouTube? Joe Moonlight Mola here. Just doing some listings tonight. So you can see on the screen over there, a nice Patagonia shirt. Um, but I'm getting ready to do some golf shoes and came across a unique situation that I thought would be a great way to show somebody else how to fix a problem that I came across while cleaning these shoes. And I was able to come up with a solution that I wanted to share, and hopefully it can help anybody else when you come across it. So what I'll do is I'll set up my camera here so I can get a close-up of while I'm doing it and show you exactly what I'm doing and tell you the situation. So here we go. Alright, so what we got is just a really nice pair of all black Oxford saddle FootJoy golf shoes, and I was cleaning them up, and I haven't finished cleaning up the leather yet, but I was cleaning up the bottoms and taking out a bad spike because I keep extra spikes on hand just in case for the certain shoes that are worth it. I'll put brand new spikes in them. Just actually I'll explain that later. What I will try to do is I'll be cleaning it up, and these plastic spikes that would normally look like that, when I was trying to clean them out, I usually just use a little nail. Okay, so I usually will use a nail to dig out grass and dirt underneath the cleats. And these cleats were so dried up and nasty that they were just popping off, and what happens is it leaves that plastic right inside, which is a problem. How do you get that plastic out? I searched YouTube as trying to find a similar problem. All I could find was the holes. You can see if I can get the light just right. There's two holes that you use a key to twist these out, and a lot of the times though, a lot of the times the cleats will get so worn down that you can't use the holes that are right in that groove. If I can get it to show right in that groove, and then opposite over here by my other thumb. And a lot of the times it just won't. There we go. They'll be so worn down, but I saw videos on how to fix that. I did not find any videos on how to fix this, so hopefully this will just be the one that solves all the problems. So I tried one technique first that I'll explain. What I did, thinking it's plastic, thinking, oh, I can just kind of melt a groove, maybe a groove in it, and use a flathead screwdriver, and melt a groove in it that I can get the screwdriver into to turn it. That didn't work. I heated it up on the stove top. I just have an electric stove. Sat it on the element and heated up the tip. All it would do was, for these specific spikes, which was almost like shredding the plastic like a crayon, almost like you're sharpening a crayon. It would just come off in bits. So I could never get a nice little groove to use as a screw to turn it out. So my next deal was to try something else, obviously, and next deal I did was I grabbed my handy dandy drill with a bit. And so you kind of have to pay attention, because obviously there's only so far you can drill. If I can get it to focus. There we go. So there's only so far in those holes that you can drill. So you kind of have to get a good gauge of how far you're able to drill. Good way to do that is to put it in one of the holes that you did get one of the pieces out, and then maybe just put some tape around the edge of the the part that is still showing right at the top there, just kind of give you an indicator of how far in you can drill. So that way you kind of almost stop it. And you make a little flag, a piece of tape, and I'll push pause and I'll give you a little demonstration on that. It's just another way of trying to make sure you don't go too far. So hold on 1 second. Alright, so I put a little tape on there, as you can see. So once this piece starts to hit the shoe, I know that's about as far as I can go before I start drilling into the bottom of the shoe itself, and not, I need to stay just to drill the black piece that's in there from the spike. So just to give you, so you can see, it starts hitting there because I'm going too far. So just a good little way to, like a safe way to make sure that you only go so far and you don't go into the shoe. So what you pretty much need to do is you're going to put a hole slowly right in the dead middle of this black piece of plastic, and you want to be careful not to go too far to any direction, because in this lighter white bluish area there's threads, and you don't want to push the bit into the threads, messing up the threads, so then you can't even put another spike back in there after you get this one out. So you want to make sure to go just right down the middle of the black piece, and not get too close to the white part, because you don't want to mess the threads up for putting in a brand new spike. Make sense? Hope so. If not, just leave me a comment below. I'll gladly answer any questions. So I'm going to back it up here so you can see it on camera, but we're going to drill a hole. We'll try to get it kind of punched in a little bit so it doesn't slide one way or the other. It's kind of slippery, and it is sliding all over the place. So what I do is I go a little bit at a time, because it kind of crumbles, being that it's probably just old and brittle. It wasn't cared for very well, I'm guessing, although the leather was great on these. I don't know why. So you just go slow, and then I'm starting to hit the tape kind of as a warning. So I'm getting plastic off, and I'll try to show it here if you can see in there. I'm starting to get a hole, but I can't see the bottom yet. And every other one that I've tried, I can drill as far as and see the bottom. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to see that bottom. And I really recommend not going too fast on this. Just a knife safe. Alright. So you're going to see a little white spot down there. Boom, we hit the bottom, just barely. So we've got it center drilled out. Now I'm going to take that same little screwdriver that is smaller than the hole, and because its plastic was softer, I can just simply put a little pressure, push it in there, in the hole that I just drilled. It stays in there. So I can push a little bit in there, just enough to give me enough torque to unscrew the broken piece. And there it is. We are out. And then that's the spike hole that was there. No damage is done. The threads are perfect. Everything was good. We'll be good to put a new one in there. Get it right up. But as I said, a lot of them are brittle, so we got more to do. So I'll go through and show you one more, so you don't think that this is just a one luck wonder here. We'll drill another one or two out. and show you again. Boom. Pieces fly. As a safety, you probably should have safety glasses on. Yeah, I don't. So sorry. Kids, wear safety goggles, please. And adults. We don't want anybody going blind over a faulty piece of plastic here. So I just like to pull out the plastic so I can see what I'm doing to get it out of the way. So the tape's already hitting, so that means I'm really close to the bottom. And there we go. As you can see, we hit bottom there on this one right here. See a little white dot? So then we're going to put pressure right in that hole. Again, this plastic is brittle, so it's breaking as I'm taking it out. And we're out. We got our second one out. Perfect hole, no damage. All is good. And we'll do one more. And again, just, take your time so we don't mess up anything else. We just want to get the bad piece of plastic out. And that's it. And I do recommend using a stronger bit. Don't use too cheap of a bit that will break as you're trying to, because it is a skinnier bit and they tend to break a little easier. They're more fragile. So if you can get a higher grade titanium one, or which I think that's what I have here, is a titanium coated one. Tape was hitting and we have hit the bottom. Right there's my little white dot in there. So again, we'll put pressure, push it into the plastic. And voila, we're out. So there you have it. That's my easy way of fixing some broken spikes, and hope this is a big help to anybody out there that's in the reselling game, that is reselling golf shoes. These are older spikes, so and a lot of the shoes have different types of locking mechanisms on the bottoms now, and so they're not exactly like this, but they're going to break off. It might be still a way that you can pop those broken ones out and fix them, because it's a lot easier to replace a simple spike than it is to replace a whole shoe. So hope this helps. Like, comment, subscribe. Share this video if you think it was a help to anybody, for anyone. And again, make comments. I'd love to hear the comments, and I'll answer them as soon as I can. So thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.